Hello, Chris Otter here. I'm doing a magic report. Quite recently actually, I'm still a little tired from the event. I went to the Friday Night Magic for a draft tournament, and that was great. A draft tournament, if you're not sure how it goes, there's an entry fee, which more or less pays for the booster packs that you'll all be opening. So you'll have 3 booster packs. You'll be opening up one at a time, grabbing a card out of it, and passing it to the left or right, depending on which round of booster pack you are on. So you look at it, you grab a card, you pass it around. The object of the draft is to draft a lot of strong cards because you will be using whatever you draft plus how many basic land you want to create a 40 card deck. And then you play in a tournament style. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe I wasn't the best drafter in the world, but every time a booster came around to me, I looked at them. If a rare card was passed to me, I took the rare card. But when it went around, if there was no rare cards in the cards that were passed to me, I just went after something that I thought would improve my deck. So what I ended up building at the end was a white-black deck. It was mostly a lot of mini creatures, but I also had a burnt bubbling cauldron, which allowed me to sacrifice my weak creatures for 4 life. And ideally, my combination, which came up a few times, I had Angelic Accord in my deck, which at the beginning of each end step, if I gained 4 or more life in that turn, I would get a token angel 4/4 with flying. So that was pretty much my deal in that game. I was hitting fast, and if I hit my combination, I could either upgrade my creatures to angels, or if I was lucky enough to get my Tenacious Dead out, I could sacrifice it continuously and bringing it back to the battlefield in order to make angels. I could make an angel every turn doing that. It was certainly not the greatest deck, but it managed me 3 wins, 3 round victories, which was good enough for some store credit, and it was definitely an enjoyable experience. And my entry fee was definitely supplemented by the value of cards I got to take home. At midnight, there was the Theoros pre-release party, and I wasn't really aware of this, so it was an extra bonus for me. At the Theoros pre-release party, you got this cool box. You could pick which color you wanted. You could either go with white, black, red, blue, or green. I decided to go with white, and in there was, I believe, 6 booster packs. You also got a promo card, the white promo card. Well, I got the white promo card. People who went with the other colors got the promo card for that color. I ended up going with another black-white deck again. This deck, while it was stronger than my draft deck, got pummeled pretty badly because everyone else had a stronger deck too. I only managed 1 win. Some people I met through there, as soon as you got a card, they're like, ooh, that's a good card, let's look it up, see how much it's worth. And so, needless to say, all the money I spent was easily balanced by the card values that I gained throughout the actual events. I showed up at 5:30, and I didn't leave until 6:30 in the morning, and I didn't even finish through because I ended up leaving partway through the Theoros tournament. At midnight, when everyone was coming in for the Theoros pre-release, which, this is a new experience for me. I couldn't believe how many people. I'm pretty sure they had to turn people away because they had a 100-person limit, and this store wasn't that big, so it was a crazy amount of people. And when you're opening up the boosters, it was like Christmas for some people. Everyone's like, "Whoa, look at these cards!" and they were obviously very excited, and I'm excited. A lot of these cards are really cool. Welcome, hero. You have chosen the path of honor. On Theoros, those who choose this path are anointed by the light of the sun. You are welcome in Meletis, a city-state of learning, law, and justice. Here citizens pride themselves on their great temples to the gods, their academies of learning, and their reverent army. Perhaps you'll devote yourself to martial discipline with a legion of soldiers, or hold the multitudes in rapt attention as you speak in the open forum. You have devoted yourself to honor and the welfare of the community. Cross under the great archway into the city, and the throngs of citizens will celebrate your arrival. A Theoros deck with white and black cards focuses on gaining and spending life and on enchanting its creatures. These colors also offer many defensive creature removal spells. You can build up one big creature with bestow cards and other auras, or you can whittle down your opponent with life drain effects. So it was a very, very positive experience for me, and I would definitely encourage anyone else who hasn't tried to go out to Friday Night Magic to give it a shot. The people at my store were quite friendly. I didn't know anyone when I showed up, and I felt like I made some really nice connections with people, and I had a really good time playing Magic. I recently picked up a couple of dual decks, the Heroes versus Monsters. The Monster deck is a red-green deck. It comes with, I'll just focus in on some of the cards, which you could just peruse and have a look at some of the fancy cards from the Heroes versus Monsters. And thanks for watching. Perhaps next time we'll be watching another Chris Sauter Magic the Gathering moment.